And away she goes. How do we start this off? Question is, here's the first question. And I'm home. I'm making the video. I'm very sorry I can't put you first, because I'm sort of like in control over here. Something like a radio station. But I'm no more than what you hear, than what you want to hear until you close me off. And by now, some of you have already heard enough, because you're not happy with nothing. But I have to go the whole way, not halfway, not part of the way, but the whole way. Which isn't the same. Can you read that? Who is Jesus, it says. Who is Jesus? Now, I bought this book, and if you think I read a little bit, right, there's hardly any pages. See the pages? Not marked on, but I've got all lines in some of the pages. So it's not like So I bought this book. Who is this Jesus? So this guy, okay, Michael Green, had the balls to come in and question, I suck. Take a look at what it looks like. J-E, this is not a U, this is a Jack. This is a 1 and a 5. See the way it's made? This is 2 V's, one on top of each other. It says, who's the hoe? Ow. Shit. 15. Giselle. Viens. It seems like Hebrew is French. That's what it reminds me of. So, we're not going into who's Jesus right now. You know what we're going into? My throat is sore. I'm not sure. This is the 3rd video. I'm always going to make 30 seconds of this until somebody answers. But my throat is sore, and I stopped smoking a week ago. Not that I wanted to smoke, but is there a chance that the nicotine covered my lungs and my throat and protected it from the evil air that we breathe? The water that goes up and comes down and goes up and comes down. Don't you know the water runs from the rapids and makes electricity, in which they must pump in something into that water so that when it goes into the ground, our trees now drink electrical water. When it goes up into the sky, it's now electrical water. When we drink it, it's electrical water. They want to blame everything on everything. They mix you up, my friends. You see, in the Matrix, as far as I see, at least 1 out of 9 in certain situations, 2 out of 8, 3 out of 7, 4 out of 6, 5 out of 5. But when it comes to the brain, it's 1 out of 10. We're connected somehow. That this water, when you take a shower, automatically, somewhere in this world, they have this little Game Boy, just like you can talk from satellite at a distance. Well, with all these new satellites they've been putting up and all these new homing devices, yeah, because when you use your phone, if you go to a radius where there isn't an antenna, it ain't going to work. The same thing for you. They're more and more inside your body controlling what's going on in your body. One of the reasons we live to 80 instead of 70 is because they had to try it as long as they could. Now they can do like you did in Soylent Green. That was the movie? Or Logan's Run? 33. You're dead. It comes on a little mark over here, and you have to die. Because we're living inside and there's no more food. But you also have to understand that if we are spirit, why should we have to win this game? Why should there be a winner? Because we won't try unless we think? Why can't they make zombies to work? Because they make too many mistakes? Is this all about building moons or building planets, turning them into moon satellites and taking over space? Now, I might forget what I said, but did you know the distance in kilometers, okay, of the moon? Or is it the radius of the planet? Let me see what Chuck. Okay, now let me look this up. In fact, I'm not finding it. I don't know why. No, I didn't find it. Okay, well, there was something that I was looking at before. Oh my God, maybe it's down at the bottom. Okay, here it is. I got it. Okay, it shows the moon, okay, is 3,476. That's our moon. 3 and 4, half of 3 and 4. Or if you revert it backwards, it's 6, 7, 4, 3. Okay? The 4 and the 6 make 10. The 7 and the 3 make 10. 46 and 37 make the bow tie on the Budweiser beer. That's the exact mileage of the size of our moon. If you put 34 and 76 together, it becomes 1010. If you take 34 and split it in half, it becomes 17. And the other two numbers are 76, which makes 1776. Ganymede, 5262. It shows that it's connected to the 10 world. Titan, if you read the names of the moons, listen to this. The name Metatron. Read the names of the moons right here in front of me. M-E-T-T-T. Titan, Triton, Titania, 10, 20, 30. The numbers of kilometers, these are all clues, my friends, especially Callisto. Now that's one that's confusing because that one, it seems like they're still building it. And why I'm saying that is because there's more light that's still coming in. That might be us. 0.6 kilometers is man. 48 is space. 48 on Mercury, again, space. But both Titan is 51 and 50. That's Barack Obama, Titan. Okay, that's exactly Barack Obama. His age is 51, and we're living in the 50 world. 101. That's Titan. The 3 and 4, that moon is, it's saying to us that you are 3 Earth, you are 4 Mars, of the 7th gate of Saturn. That's what the moon is telling us. It's telling us these things. Now the question was, did I start my video camera? And I did. No one watches me. Some guy made a post and he says to me, something to do with be with the people. Don't, you see, I'm not telling you. I'm telling you. What do you want me to tell you? Not to tell you at all? You come onto the station, first of all, it's just hocus pocus when you come on here. You come here, you watch it if it's interesting or it's not. You understand it, you want to understand it, or you don't. Am I telling you the truth or making everything up? You can look everything of what I do, you can look up online and you will find it. These numbers of these moons, my friends, are right out there. I'm trying to figure out where it went now. The other thing I wanted to show you was this. This is 7286. This is all 7286. Okay? It goes right up here. This is where the watering system is that I'm talking about. Right here. They're right here making electricity. At the same time, where this is, right? This is the Great Lakes over here. Okay, now these Great Lakes will run all the way out, all the way. You might see them stopping, but it goes down deeper. It passes from under. Comes all the way down over here. The South Pole. Is this the South Pole over here, or whatever it is? This is just under Australia. Goes all the way up to Russia. Crosses over to Baffin Islands. Over North America. I mean, I don't even have to show you anymore. This is the unfinished part. This was easy to find. I had to flatten out my map to understand this. So you see the way it goes through North America from the center of Africa? And that's probably one of the reasons they've been keeping us out of Africa, because Africa is dead center to everything. These two places, South America and Africa, are dead center. I call these the cold huts. Okay? This over here, if I remember, is New Zealand. There's something going on under the ground here. You have the Pacific, okay? And in Monopoly, Pacific and Marvin Gardens are on the same side. But the Pacific is also the California Pacific. Do you see the way Asia, 10% of the Marne and the Baltic, come all the way over to this side over here, California. See the way how easy it attaches right on the other side? The level of this, 60 and 40, that's what it's all about, I keep telling you. It's all about really here. It's all about taking what, this is already taken over, but I've been telling you about 40 and 60, 60 and 40, 6 by 4 is 24, 6 by 4 is 24 hours, 60 and 40 is 100, 1.5 times 40 is 60. It's all about this part right over here. This is nothing over here. There's nothing here. That's why, I'm not going to explain to you that's why anything. Here's Mongolia is right over here. Actually, Russia ends up right over here. But then you follow the lines. And they fall out 7286. Look how perfect this is. Now the question is like this. Whatever I say, am I telling you the truth? Because anybody can look at a map and go, here's 72, here's 86. Hey, everybody. And then if they're right, then they go under a different name, and they tell everybody else something else. And they go under a different name, and they go under 20 different names, telling 20 different things to 200,000 different people. Say, look what I did. Then they sell the book. That's not what I do. I tell you what I see. You know my face. You can look up on Google. Okay, they show my face all over the place. They show my name because I don't care. I'm here to share. I care. Another thing I wanted to say that I've already spoken is to know of the reader, the one who reads. But if you think of reader and take away the R-E, you have Adar, which is a Hebrew month. So some of the words in the Declaration of Independence, if you take off 1 or 2 letters, it's going to say something in Hebrew. Not only that, but when you say reader and you say it backwards from the end, it can say either red deer as R-E-D-D-E-A-R or the red deer of the red ear. So all these words play, and it's all based on colors or songs, television, card games, backgammon, Monopoly, Rubik's, the Element tab, cars and planes, trains and buses, different kinds of phone, the Torah, the disciples, television programs like MASH and Gilligan's Island, and so on and so forth, all the way down to the last president and all the way up to Barack Obama today. So that's about it for now. Just don't forget, 7286, there might be something in our water. Electronic. All they have to do is put something in here. Or maybe it's our thyroid. I'd like to be able to figure all these things out, but I can't. This thyroid, all of a sudden I stopped smoking. This is the first time I'm taking a thyroid pill, and it hurts right where the thyroid gland is, the little butterfly. And because they call it a ROI, I was sent a message about 4 years ago. Roy sent me the message. He says, watch out for the messages you receive. They call this thyroid. R-O-I says king in French. It says butterfly, and I can change from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Does that mean when it's young, it's part of the soul? When it gets older, it's able to connect with the spirit, and it's important? Or your body can't live without it? Do the animals have it? We need to know a little bit more about this thyroid. The only reason people have thyroid problems is because the body's not used to not having it. Well, I'm not used to not smoking, and look what happened. I'm not feeling good, and I'm tired. We don't have much time to learn about the wool that's being pulled over our eyes. But then again, in the new world, there is no rush. It's just, don't you want to be excited for what's coming in the next 21 months? I am. I have no idea. Unless we all work together. Oh, that's so funny that I looked at the clock at 14:14. Because that says Einstein. E-I is 14 and N is 14. It also says E-I-E-I-O, or farmer in the dell. How sweet it is. Who's on first? Not asking you. I'm not begging you to believe me. I would like that you watch some more of my videos. But don't forget, everybody gets a different high. Some people gamble and get a high. Some people like watching idiots online and get a high. Some people like to watch Who I Am and they get a high out of it. Some just want to smoke a cigarette and get a high out of it. So everybody's got their own high. So I'm not really expecting people to see this now, other than I definitely think that if a lot of my stuff comes true, then there's going to be a lot of people that will watch it. And you know what? Hey, man, you got a life to live. You got a family, or you just want to go out and party with your friends. So go out and party and have a good time, man. Okay, just remember that if you're not smoking now, I suggest don't start. So you'll never have that question that I ask. Is nicotine protecting my lungs from the dirty air that we breathe, from the rain that falls, that passes through all these elements, even up to Niagara Falls, coming down like a barrel of monkeys? Just know what I'm saying? The spirit might be just an electronic part of some sort. When you drink, it's like a sperm. Then when you give birth, it's not that it's a sperm that has the DNA, but God sends down that DNA duplication and says this element will go over here. Do you understand? Like electricity. And then it puts, that mother and father puts the DNA into that electricity, and that water becomes the spirit. At first, it's got no brain, no head, nowhere to go, and nothing to do. It's just the energy inside the water. Now, once you give birth to that baby, it picks up the energy from the secondary system, which is the primary system, but the secondary system, because we're primary in this system, they're primary in that system, but them coming here, it's secondary, but it's primary to us, because otherwise we wouldn't be living without it. And I'm thinking that's the thyroid gland. Anyways, we're going to end it at this. Barack Obama is the 43rd president. Grover Cleveland, repeated twice, is the 22nd and 24th. 22, 2 by 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4 equals 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 and 8 is 14, and 8 is 22. 2 and 2 is 4. 2 and 2 is 4 is 8. 4 and 4, Barack Obama. And that's where we are right now. But it's actually 43. So 43 and 44 would actually be 87, and that's supposed to be the energy hertz that this earth works off of, and the reversal of the number 23, because 3 and 7 is 10, 8 and 2 is 10 in the 10-10 world that we're in. But don't forget, the moons have something to do. It's not just a moon in the sky. Forget it. These planets are alive, my friend. These moons are alive, my friend. There's things going on in every single one, and that's why they are there. Where else can I go with this? How much further, how much deeper, as I've already passed the 1 minute mark, because 90% of my videos only get to hit 1 minute mark. Do you want to see the Taj Mahal? Isn't this it? Taj Mahal, no? It's part of, it's my hand. But they took off these lobster things and they said, shouldn't have pulled it out that fast. I burnt a piece of skin off my hand. See that white? I burned it right off. So that's it. We're being watered just like flowers. Watch Monopoly. Watch Monopoly. Like I said, we have actually, if you want to go the 999 route, okay, or 10 years, we have till May 2015. That's actually going to be 10 years, okay? But the middle of that, because there's two sides of it, 5 months and 7 months, the 5 months makes it October. The 7th month would make it December. And for me, it would be 5/9, which would say E-I-E-I-O. Don't forget, I'm part of my project. For some reason, it wasn't like this to start, but it works off the day I learned about this project when it was given to me back in 2005. Now it's 2013, and I didn't let it go. And it's 7 years still. It's going to be 8 years on May 5th. So I'd like to know May, June, July 5th will be 8 years and 8 weeks. And July 13th, 8 years, 8 weeks, 8 days, right on my brother's birthday. And he's going to be 51, the age of Barack Obama. So this is really weird right now. I know you don't see the connection, some of you, but believe you me, Believe you me. I'm telling you, we the people. Believe you me. Like, I wouldn't say this because I have family too, you know. Believe you me. I come here because of we the people. Because it wasn't we the people, I couldn't be here. Because I'm one of those yous. Well, not actually you. So, because I care so much about the people, like, why am I working at this so hard? Why? You know what? If it gets to the end and I see that I'm right and everybody goes, hey man, what's going on? One less person to worry about attacking me. If the whole world became my friends, I don't have to be scared anymore. And then it would be a lie and impossible in all actuality. But I'm doing this because the payout for me at the beginning was to write a book. Now I'm so intrigued about not only writing a book, making a movie, I'm learning. And for me, it's all real. So I know something good's going to happen at the end of all this because I'm going to keep, I mean, sometimes I'm astounded. I'm going, Adon Olam, Asher Malach. I share with no one. Malach, Malkeinu. I think of Barack Obama, I'd have to think of Jewish words. Think of Jewish words, how they got the name Barack Obama. Because they did get Ben Laden, and that's from the Hebrews. I'm Raphael Ben Laser Lipa. I'm almost like Ben Laden, but Laser Lipa. And, wow, we're at 21 minutes right now, and I only wanted to do a 2-minute video. So, actually, I really would like to have a cigarette. It's only a week since I last had a cigarette. Oh, is it a good cigarette? Oh, my God. I sucked it in. Wasn't sweet. Wasn't sour. Tastes like smoke. I guess we all like smoked meat, right? May as well continue smoking, right? I don't think so. Only because I want to see what my brain does. Maybe my brain will be a little bit more free and I'll be able to dream better at night. My second dream or my first dream last night, my nose was growing and growing and growing like a bubble. I wanted to bust it, except I did this and it went down. Raphael 7286 on the constellation of Pegasus. I was going to stop it at 2222, but I don't like to look at the second mark. I just like to say thank you for watching a video that took up a good part of your day. I guess now when you die, I owe you one. Thank you.